Right, morning everybody, hope we're all fit and well, no illness, no injury, not too sore after yesterday's class with Tom, but we'll get you going. So standing nice and tall, tummy's drawn in, core engaged, shoulders back, those feet nicely under your hips, arms down at your side, and as always we're just going to wake ourselves up, waking up those senses, just that little lean forward, so we lean from the ankles, not the waist. And we catch the weight on the toes to stop us falling. Back onto those heels just before you think you're going to fall. If you are, take that little step. You don't want anything going straight backwards. We'll be entertaining on camera, but health and safety and all that. That's it. Couple more. Just get our proprioception set up. We know where we are. And then find that spot where you're nicely balanced, you're not falling forwards or back. Hands onto hips or one hand in front or behind. We're just going to tilt that pelvis under. Freeing up that lower back. Finding a neutral spine. That's it. We're just tilting under. So it's not wiggling the bum forwards and back, it's rotating that pelvis. Just again setting us up, ready to get going. The body in the right position. That's it, a couple more times. Good. One more. And now just have that position where your back's nice and neutral, you're nicely balanced, you're ready to go. And get those feet moving. So pushing the foot into the ground. So it's not about going up onto tiptoes. Pushing that foot down through the ball of the foot into the ground. And arms just join in. Natural arms. Normal walking movement. Opposite arm, opposite leg. That's it. And let the arm action gradually increase so that we're coming up towards shoulder height. Don't think too much about it, that's where we end up same arm, same leg, different speeds, all sorts. So we're starting to push one back as the other one lifts. Start to ease that back out, stretching out. And now let's keep taking it higher. Bringing those hands back and up. Changing things up a little bit this morning, we're going to change the order around. So just to confuse you, we're going to do a lot of things in different orders to how we normally do. Most of the exercises you've done before, it's just the order we're doing it. So a few more times. Good. One more each way. And let's bring that down. Okay, so we're standing tall. Again, keeping our feet under hips. Tummy drawn in. We're just going to start with a knee raise. So picking one foot up, bring that knee up to about hip height. If you do struggle with your hips, or maybe if they're not your own anymore, just lower the range of movement. That's it, so just bringing that knee up, aiming to keep standing as tall and still as we can. That's it, core engaged, stood nice and tall. Just that one leg moving. A few more, we're just going to build on it. So we're going to combine it with a leg sweep through. So we're going to sweep up, back, forward and down. Up, back, forward and down. Up, back. So you're almost doing 2 knee raises on each leg. One to start, one to finish. Makes it a bit more of a dynamic movement, makes you have to concentrate on your balance a little bit more. So you've got something swinging around, trying to make you fall over. That's it. Good. A few more times. So raise that knee, sweep, back to the knee raise and change. Good. One more each leg. That's it. Well done. And bringing that back down. Well done. Okay, reset yourself. Just make sure those feet back nicely under hips. We're going to go into your squat. So just dropping that down. Standing back up. So bum sticks out behind. As if we're looking for that little low chair to sit on. Keep our head and shoulders up. That's it. That's good. Really good. So just a few more. Again, we're going to change it up a little bit. We're going to build on it. Gradually add exercises in. That's it, a couple more. Bringing that up. Okay, we're going to stay with your squats, but we're starting with hands high. So we're going to sweep, stand tall. So we're not going up onto tiptoes, keep your heels on the ground. But we've just got this more dynamic movement, this sweep through. That's it. Keeping that going. A few more times. That's it, keep it up. That's good. So we're going to change it up again. Next time when you get to the top, we're going to add our side bend. So we're going to tilt, tilt, sweep. One to each side, then sweep through. Try start on the opposite side each time. So try to remember which one you did last. That's the one you do first the next time. Don't worry if you can't remember. Good, couple more. That's it, one more. And keep it tall. So we're going to just stick just with the side bend now. Going to do a few and then add it into that windmill. So once more each way. Then we're going to take it around in that windmill. Soften those knees if you need to. Or if you want a deeper stretch, keep the legs straighter. Whichever you feel most comfortable with. Just softening the knees takes the pressure off the back and hamstrings. Keep them straight, gives you a much deeper stretch through the hamstring. That's it. Really good. A few more times. Hopefully you're sweeping through a little bit lower than you were on your first one. you. A couple more. One more each way. That's the last one. And we bring that down. Okay, we're going to take it into a roll down. So we're going to stand towards the end of your mat, nice and tall, hands up above the head. We're going to dive it down, chin tuck, shoulders roll, curling down towards the feet, unrolling back up, stacking those vertebrae one on top of the other, reach high, keeping that going. Softening the knees again if you need to. You need to protect that back and hamstrings. So you can take that down, and unroll it back up. Really concentrate on getting that rolling movement in your spine. So we're not just bending at the waist, we're curling down. That's it. Slowly unroll as you come up. Excellent. Couple more. Next time we're going to stop at the bottom, and when we go to the bottom we're going to sweep our hands in a semicircle around our feet. That's it, sweep those hands around your toes. Few more. And unroll it back up. Slowly unroll, stacking those vertebrae. Bring it down. This time we're hands down onto the mat. We're going to walk it forwards along your mat into that straight arm plank position, and we're going to hold. Keep breathing. Nice long straight line. You can do this off your knees if you need to. So if you struggle with a full plank, you can work off the knees. Just going to hold for a few seconds. 3, 2, 1. Drop down onto your knees. Sit back on those heels. Stretching out in your child's pose. That's it. 3, 2, 1, and relax that there. Okay, so as I said, we're changing the order up a little bit, so we're going to start on our backs this morning. We're going to start with what's usually one of our last exercises. So we're going to start with your roll up. So I want you to lay extended fully out on the floor, legs in front, head back, arms behind the head. We're then going to roll ourselves up. But after a while, we're going to combine it into another exercise. So let's get ourselves down, laid down on the floor, nice and long and extended. Just going to move this screen down a little bit so you can see better. So laid back, hands behind the head. We're going to roll up, so hands come over, head lifts, chin tucks, and we lift, bring it forward, slowly take that back. Hands go over, head down. Lift the hands, when you see your fingers, lift your head, tuck the chin, roll the shoulders, curl yourself up towards those feet, slowly back. That's it. Keeping that going nice and slow, nice and steady. Bringing it over. Remember, if you do get stuck when you're trying to go into that lift, we can always use our little cheat, which is our invisible rope. So we go up and we just pull up on that rope. We come forwards and take it back. But really, if you do sort of get stuck, you can just give yourself a little pull or push up. Have a little help from the fingers. That's it. Bringing that up and over, tuck the chin, bring it forward. A couple more, and we're just going to add an extra exercise in. So we're going to combine a bridge into this movement. So as we go back, we're going to roll it back, but keep the arms to the side, bring the feet in, lift into bridge, down, and as the legs slide forwards, hands back round behind the head. Lift, roll it forwards towards your feet. As we come back, keep the arms down, feet come in, up to bridge. Keeping that going. Just slowly back, keep those arms down at the sides, bringing the feet, lift to bridge. Remember, we peel that back off the mat one vertebra at a time, back down one at a time. So we're always trying to go in a curling, rolling movement. Peeling that back up, pressing the hips up, slowly curl it back down, pelvis back, hands behind the head. Excellent. Nice and smooth, nice and steady. That's good. A few more. That's it. Excellent. We'll do two more. Bringing that back. Hands at the side. Bring the feet in. Tilt the pelvis. Curl the back off the floor. Push the hips up. Slowly rock it back down. One more. Bringing that back. And peeling that back off the floor. Pushing the hips up, squeeze of the bum at the top, and bringing that back down, extend those legs, well done. Bring yourself up to a sitting position. So we're just sitting up, bending our knees, keeping our back nice and tall. We're just going to go into a standard roll back, so we've got our hands forwards, we're going to take that back, and back up. Just going back as far as you feel comfortable. So whether that's all the way back to nearly to the mat, or whether it's just past centre, whichever you feel comfortable doing, however hard you want to make yourself work. Always your choice, work to your own level, but challenge yourself as well. So if you're coming over the weeks, gradually try and go that little bit further. That little bit of progression. Needs to be a challenge to progress. That's it. A few more. Then we'll just change it up. Good, two more. Then we're going to add a second movement in. Well, and then this first one, so as we go back, we're going to do the archer. So one arm draws back like you're drawing a bow. Look into the hand that's drawing the bow. Draw it back. One stays forwards, other one comes back. You're drawing that bowstring. Adding that little bit of rotation, but keeping it really controlled. That's it, good. A few more times. more. And bring that back up, well done. Okay, we're going to take ourselves down onto the mat and our feet up into our tabletop. So lay back, bringing those knees up. So we've got a 90-degree bend at hip, 90 degrees at knee, hands down on the mat in a slight V shape. And we're just going to drop both knees down to one side. When you feel that shoulder lift, that's when we come back up and over the other way. When your shoulder lifts again, bring it over. Keep it controlled. So we're trying to keep those shoulders down. Nice and slow and steady. Concentrate on using those muscles around the core to bring those legs up and over. That's it. The more controlled it is, the better. So we want it nice and steady. Trying to keep those feet in that 90-degree position. But if you do find that really difficult, you can drop the knees down, rotate the legs over with the feet on the floor. So that's your lower level alternative. If we can, let's go for that tabletop. That's good. Nice and steady. A few more times. Really good. We'll do 2 more to each side. Last ones. And bring that back in and down. Okay, staying with that tabletop position. This time we're going to do our toe tap. So we're going to bring the knees up to that 90-degree bend at hip and knee. We're going to point the hands up towards the ceiling. So we've got what we call a bit of a diving bug position. Got like a fly on its back. So we're going to tap one toe down. We're going to pivot at the hip, keeping the knee bend the same. We're just going to tap down. Then the other leg. Tap and change. Once we've got that pattern, let's change and add in the arms. So the opposite arm is dropping behind the head. So, right leg, left arm. Left leg, right arm. Think about your lower back. Is it now starting to arch a little bit more? If it is, engage that core. Bring it back flatter, bring it back closer to the mat. But if you do have a natural curve at the bottom of your spine, don't try and overextend and make it flat. Just take it back to your natural position. That's it. A few more. If you do struggle, we can just do a smaller tap, or you can just do the arms. Whatever you need to do, just to keep that movement for you. That's it, a few more. So we'll do 2 more each leg. Last one. And bringing that back down, well done. Okay, so we're going over onto our sides now. So I want you to lay with your feet extended, resting on one elbow. You can either stack the feet or put one in front of the other. We're going to lift into a side plank to start with. First time we're just going to lift it up and we're going to hold. Next time we'll make it more dynamic. So when we're ready, let's just take that up. We're going to hold. Just for a few seconds. Nice and steady. If you do find that difficult, you can work from the knees on this one again. You can lower down onto those knees. Effectively do a half plank there. And let's lower that down. Well done. Okay, this time, when we lift up, we're going to hold. We're then going to bring our elbow and knee together. So the top elbow or top knee, not the bottom ones, that would be really tricky. So we'll just go with the top ones. So when we're ready, we're going to lift. We're going to bring them together. Again, you can work off those knees if we need. Two more. And down. Good. So resting that down. We're going to have a few seconds and we'll do that one more time. If you do find it difficult, you can always lay that flat and just do the elbow to knee or working off those knees to that half position. Remember, work to your level, do what you can. So when we're ready, one more time. Let's take that up. So do about 8. Two more. And down, well done. Okay, I want you to lay yourself down on your side now. So we're resting on the hip, arm extended under the head, legs nice and long and straight. Other hand in front for balance if you need, or if you want to challenge yourself, take that hand away. So we're going to start just with a leg lift. If you can, take the bottom leg just off the floor, fantastic. So we're just going to do this a few times before we change it up. That's it, 2 more. So this time we're going to amend it. We're going to make it a double lift. So we're going to take top leg up, bottom leg comes to meet it, bottom leg down, top leg down. So when we're ready, let's go to start position. So we lift, lift, down, down, up, up, down, down. Top leg, bottom leg, top leg. Up, down, down. Up, up, down, down. That's it. That's it. Couple more times. Last ones. And resting down. Stay on that side. Bring those knees up. Arm in front at 90 degrees to the body. Other hand on top. And we're going to open the door, but we're going to do it with drawing the semicircle round the head rather than lifting. So the finger stays pretty much touching the floor. We trace around our head. Eyes follow your finger. And back. So trace it round the head. If you do struggle with room, you may need to bend the elbows and go behind the body. That's it. Keeping that going. Sweeping around. Really nice. Stretch out, open out, loosen up for the shoulders, the back. Really good. If you're like me, your shoulders making all sorts of creaking and cracking and crunching. As long as that's not painful, Excellent, one more. And bring that back round together. Okay, so we're lifting ourselves up. We're coming over onto our fronts. We're going to start in our kneeling box position. So that's hands under shoulders, knees under hips. You're going to start with your basic Superman movement. So one arm lifts and extends forward, opposite leg lifts and extends back. Nice long straight line. So when we're ready, we're going to take that up, bring it in. Aiming to keep that back nice and level. Trying not to twist or turn. Shoulders and hips stay flat. We're picturing that tea tray resting on our back, staying nice and level. That's it. A few more times and we'll just change it up. So go nice and long. And that's good. Good, one more. Bring that in. Okay, so this next time, we're doing the same exercise, but after we extend, we're bringing elbow to knee together underneath, extend, down, and change. So extend, together, extend, change. Are we ready? Let's go. Extend, together, extend, and change. That's it. Good, few more. Together, extend and change. That's the one. Keep that moving now. Good, couple more times. That's it, last ones now. And we bring that down, well done. Okay, rest that down, release your wrists if you need, puts a lot of pressure through the hands and wrists. Okay, we're going to lay ourselves face down on the mat now, with our arms forwards in a V position, legs extended straight behind. We're going to go for our VW movement. So what we're going to do, arms forwards, we're then going to lift arms, head and chest. We're going to squeeze our arms down to that W, pulling the shoulder blades together, extend forwards, lower back down. So we'll start arms only, we're going to add the legs in later. So down we go, in that V, we're going to raise, squeeze, extend and down. Lift, squeeze to W, extend and down. Think about trying to grip hold of a pencil or something between your shoulder blades. good. A few more. One more. And rest it down. Okay, so we're going to stay, same exercise. We're going to raise, squeeze, extend, lower. When we lower, we're then going to raise our feet off the ground and we're going to pull our heels together in a little tapping movement. So we're going to tap our heels 8 times, down, back for one arm action, down, 8 heel taps. Off we go. Back down into that VW movement. Let's lift, squeeze, extend, down, raise the feet, tap, tap. Eight, back to the arms. Keep that movement going. That's it. Excellent. We'll do 2 more of each. One more of each. And rest it down. Okay, so we're going to stay laid down on the mat. I want you to lay face down, but this time arms are down at your side. So we're going to do what's called a dart. So what we're going to do, just using the muscles in our back, our glutes and our hamstrings, we're going to raise our head and chest, and we're going to raise our legs. So we're just balancing on our middle, lifting ourselves up. If you do find that difficult, find it painful, put an alternative in that you're comfortable with. Just raise the torso, supported on the arms, and then the legs after if you find that more comfortable. So down we go. So you'll look like a dying salmon's probably the easiest explanation. So we're going to lift. And down. That's it. A few more times. So working all those muscles in the postural chain. In the hamstrings, the glutes, the lower back, the mid back. Lifting us up. So it's a steady lift, a pause, steady down. That's it, excellent. 2 more times. Okay, well done. Drop that down. So we're just going on to our next exercise. Challenge to remember now. Which side did you do last time? Because we now need to work the other side. It's a little memory test here. So we're just moving over, whichever side you're on, back to the other one. We're going to start with those side planks. So starting on the arm, either on the knee or with the feet extended. We're just reaching out. We're going to start with that single plank. So we're going to take that up and hold. Just for a few seconds. That's it, hold in there nice and steady. That's good. Remember, work off the knees if you need to, and lower it down. So, this time we'll bring that elbow to knee. So we've just got a couple of exercises before we finish today. So let's take it up Bring that in. Good. 2 more. And rest that down. Okay, so we've just got that one more time. So take a few seconds, and then we're going to repeat that one. So, when we're ready, onto that elbow. Remember, you can work off those knees if we need. So we lift, we bring it together. That's it. Good. 2 more. And lower that down. Well done. Okay, moving into our single leg lift now. So we're going to lay extended out on that side, hips stacked, head just on your arm, hand in front of the body. We start with that single lift. So we're going to do about 8 single lifts. Then we'll take a couple of seconds and we add in the second lift. So a couple more. Resting that down. So this time we add in the second lift. So remember, it's top leg, bottom leg, top leg. Are we ready? Up, up, down, down. That's it. Good. A few more times. Really good. Keeping that going. Up, up, down, down. Couple more times now. That's it. One more. Up, down, down, and rest it there. Good. So last exercise then. Bringing those knees up, arms 90 degrees to the body. And we're going to open that door. So let's sweep that hand around. Eyes follow that hand as it comes around. So we're taking it around the body, drawing that semicircle. Bring that around, a lovely little stretch, rotate of the shoulder. That's it. Good. Really sweeping around. Fantastic. Couple more times. Good. One more. Bring it back together. And we'll relax it there. Slowly bring yourself around. Back onto your feet. We're going to take that up. So we're standing tall. We'll take one foot back. Put that heel back. Bend in the front knee. Then we're hands together, reaching forwards, opening up those shoulders. That's it. Nearly there. Just open out those shoulders. Change legs. Opposite foot forwards, other one back. This time, hands into the small of the back. Chest forward, shoulder blades together. And relax that one there. Okay, stand forwards, feet nicely under hips, hands up above the head, and then we'll reach down towards the toes. That's it. Slowly standing that one back up. On one foot, pick one leg up, foot up towards the bum, nice and tall. Good. And change legs. That's it, well done. Feet back down, nice and wide. Finish off to that, sweep it through. Let's go high. One more time. Sweep through. This takes us up onto the toes, reaching for the sky for 3, 2, 1, and relax there. Well done, everybody.